episode on the Young as We Are podcast. My name is Ghana Boy. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and let's build a community together. Today, we can discuss the pressures of social media and how to navigate our lives on the digital platform as young people so that we don't lose ourselves. I'm doing this with no other person than
the Lady Lima.
all right. So, as I said earlier, we're going to discuss the pressures of social media and how to navigate the digital world. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do subscribe, like this video, comments, and share as well. So let's get straight into our discussion for today. Lima, let's talk about I want to say the original purpose of social media first. Let's say what social media really entails, what it's really about.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what's your view on that?
Okay, so social media in itself or in its sense is supposed to be a medium of communicating, right? A medium
Yeah.
of connecting to people who are not nearby. Also, probably advertising
Doing
yourself, your
business.
business,
That's right. That's right.
any other thing.
So for me, I know it's a connected world where we can interact with
Right.
families, share memories, and all that stuff.
That is where even you can find, you can find a husband there,
And
a wife.
people do find love on the
Moses Bliss
internet.
found his wife there. You can also do same.
You can also find your.
Let's see how it goes.
All right then. So looking at social media now in our days, and with how young people use social media, I feel that one has brought about the adage that social media has done more harm than good to us. You get it? But then I don't side with that because I feel we haven't been exposed to that positive side of the benefits social media brings to us as young people. We have created a system for us where we have dwelt more on the negative aspects of social media, thinking that's what will take us wherever we want to go, and it is derailing us. You get it? Yeah. So I want to know your view on that. How do you think?
Right. So for social media doing more harm to us than
Yeah.
good, I think my thoughts actually align with it because we live in a space where people abuse social media.
All right. Yeah.
It's supposed to be used for productivity, positivity, and the sorts. But here's a time in our life that we are not making good use of social media. So let's take some of the social media applications, for example. We have WhatsApp, we have Snapchat, we have TikTok,
TikTok, X,
X,
Instagram.
Telegram, Instagram, and the sort. They are all social media apps, okay? That you can use to communicate with people who are not father. Let's say you have a relative outside the country or something, because you don't have a passport and you can't work there. You would
Who doesn't
use
have a passport?
you don't have a passport and he can't also work there. So he will use his social media app to connect to his sister or his fiancé or anybody outside the
Be
country.
serious.
I'm serious. Outside the country so that you'll be able to reach out to them. Do you get it right?
All
So
right.
that is social media. But then here's the case whereby, so with everything I've said so far, you can tell that social media is supposed to be a very positive and serene place for us to interact and then make good or build a very good community.
Yes, sir.
But here's a case where, let's take Snapchat for example. People can post, let's say their business. So I'm a wrestling artist, right? I can post. Yeah, you have people who post. Let's say I'll make some pieces and then post them on Snapchat, hoping that people will view them and then they'll want to place more purchases and the sort. But then the last thing that person is going to post is going to be something that has a high sense of nudity in it, which is not supposed to be good. Do you get it?
But that's the way to make the money.
Because they think that when someone opens Snapchat and sees the stories or something, that's the thing the person is going to. So the mind will be psyched such that the person will know that, okay, if I'm to follow this trend, I'm going to see all these porn stuff over there.
That's what I'm saying. That's the system we have created. Because
That is not nice.
if let's say the person is to post constantly, be posting, you just ask yourself how many
Views
views you
and
get when you post your product. But then once you attach that to it, then you see it goes up. And
but
that's
it's not supposed to be so because
negativity sells very much, and I think that's not what must happen, but it is
right.
happening. And that's one of the negative aspects we have embraced in our community now.
Why wouldn't it even happen? Because we have people who are just doing anything on social media. posting whatever they want to post. They'll just expose wherever they want to expose and post it on the media. So people will also feel, okay, if this person is doing this and the person is getting more likes, more followers, then let me. So the person who is adding it to their business thinks that he or she is doing the right thing. But unfortunately, you are also on the wrong path because you are adding positivity and negativity. You are trying to blend them together, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way.
And in the business, where businesses doesn't sell that way. Because in the long run, that thing can't promote the business to, let's say, a higher level where it can even attract investors for you.
Right.
So I don't think
so if you do that,
it's even right to be done. But let me know which platforms, like which social media handles are you on?
I'm on WhatsApp. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram as lady._lima. And
I haven't asked for your handle.
okay, sure. And I'm on Instagram. I'm not on Snapchat.
No, Snapchat. Yeah. Why not Snapchat?
No, it's a lot over there. I mean, I don't even have the time to go there. I don't get the time. I don't have the consistency to be streaking because I have other things doing. Not to say that streaking is a bad thing. It's not. But people actually dedicate their time for it. I don't have that time. And then the things on social media, sorry, on Snapchat, the nudity and it's a lot.
It's a lot.
But then I want to, since you are there, you're on Snapchat, right?
Yeah, I'm not active on Snapchat.
Oh, okay, but at least you're on Snapchat.
Yes.
You streak.
I don't streak.
Oh, I want to know if you don't follow. Is there like if there's an account you're supposed to follow?
With Snapchat, I don't actually know my way around that.
But I think if let's say you have someone's handle and you add the person adds you back. Once the person posts those stuff, you'll be able to see them. And
on their stories.
Yeah, and then the stories too. I think we have a side where you can set it for everyone to see. Yes. Once you do that too, everyone can see whatever you post. So being on Snapchat and then going through or working through that part for you to see what you want to see. You will see. And then it is going to definitely have impact on you, right?
Snapchat has become a nightmare for you. The way you are pondering on it.
Because I don't want the Snapchats, the streakers, the 100-day streaks, and the other people to come for me. So please, I am not on Snapchat, and I've given my reasons, which I think are very beneficial to me. I don't know if other people, but then I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on TikTok because I have to make good use of the social media.
You're making money.
I've not started making money, I beg. Hey. Not even one CD. That may be a lie and it may be true though.
That is true.
It may be true.
All right, so that was just by the way. Mm-hmm. Looking at that, it also takes us to the point where you don't actually believe whatever you see on the internet or social media.
Very true.
You don't actually have to believe it because people have the notion of faking it till you make it. Mm-hmm. Adding any hokrana or we call it settings. Or yes, settings some who say to say on settings need the pick mana farman.
Okay.
You feel like so messy then I do a farmer no easy. You just also want to hop on it to do same.
Well, me, I like settings. But so there are two different types of settings. There is. You listen to me. We have settings and we have settings. We have settings and we have settings.
Which one is
the settings? This one is when you let's say it's Val's Day or it's your birthday and you intentionally get yourself a flower bouquet, you buy something, you go and take someone's car key and what will be like, oh thank you babe, what you don't even have any babe anywhere. Then you're oppressing me as single as I am and as young as I am.
No,
you want to oppress me to enter a relationship that I'm not even ready for.
Nobody's oppressing you. You can just overlook it.
Right, but then once I'm on the media, let's say you are posting all those things that you are doing, the fake life. So the settings is equal to fake life, right? Okay. So you are posting them on TikTok. I'm also on TikTok to advertise my products, brand myself, content creation and the sort. I'm also there. So definitely it may or may not pop up on my FYP. And when it does pop up on my FYP, and let's say I know you, I'll be like, hey, okay. Then so you get it. Then I'll also think of then that guy who has been disturbing me, let me also agree so that very soon I'll also be posting. And then you go and the guy will just may or may not torment you. It may go well for you, may not go well for you.
And that's the issue with you.
And the guy may taking the wrong side. The guy may torment you and the sort, and you end up being miserable. But the lady who was posting the settings, relax. The lady who was posting the settings, wasn't with any
Why do
man
you
and
have to
she's
buy into
okay.
that thing? Why do you have to buy into it? You just hop on something and discredit something you are even doing for yourself.
Do you
Something.
get it? That is the negative part of social media.
Why
That
do
is
you have to
what
even
we have.
have to
That is
hop on
what we
it?
have to live by now. And
We
but
don't.
then that is not what it's supposed to be.
Okay. Well, it also comes. It stems from the fact that.
So before you continue, and the settings,
Okay.
the settings is when you are actually having the thing, and you want to show the glory of God. You want your friends to know that you are actually doing well. Some people too want to, yes, that one is a settings. So you are doing the thing, you strategically do it well, so that when people see, they will be wow, you're a content creator, you're a blogger, like you get what we want to see. Not really what we want to see, but what you have. So that one is using what you have, like using it nicely, and then creating it to fit your own. Do you get it?
Yes.
So that is settings. That one is very nice. That one I like it. Like you have this top, you don't have something, then you use a scarf to do something or something like the
Because
settings. Yeah, it's very necessary. But the settings and the is not good.
But I think it stems from the. Oh, that's what I was saying. It stems from the fact that young people, let's say at this age, young as we are, we are go getters. This is where the ambition comes in. We are very adventurous. We seek validation more than anything. Because on another DB our passion, let's say you go to a vendor multi to get some nice clothes for yourself. So when they say still na
It's
farmer
not
no, yes,
okay.
once who be do
Why?
social media no, I want to hop on this thing. And one funny thing is most of the things these people, let's say the celebrities or the influencers wear on the media, they don't actually buy them with their money. They are brands who are sponsoring them to just put it on for me to get markets, to get the mileage for putting it on my for me. But OTH, then you just they paid your cool, I have to do this. Without even having that self-consciousness of what you can do. You have not even identified yourself, your skill, your talent. You might be doing something different from what
And you may even blow down what the person is doing.
then you just hop on it.
So I think
The whole thing is a lot of us are lost.
we don't know our niche.
We don't
Our
yeah,
niches
you
and
need
the
me,
so
yeah,
you must identify your niche, which is what you really want to do, what you are good at, what you can really thrive in. Do you get it?
and the pressure to be validated is what is driving us because young as you are, you have a lot of time ahead of you because time that when you, although we say there's no time, but then there's time. Once you start doing something, you realize that there's time. So once you start doing something for yourself, I don't think you should make me know say, oh Bob Brown I want to car now. Uh-huh.
But I mean, if you
You are
have the
creating
means for it and you get it, it's fine.
it's fine. One, you are creating
I shouldn't
unnecessary
pressurize.
pressure for yourself. Two, you're also creating pressure for your audience. You are communicating something different to them to make them believe say, oh no crown we will do good but say oh
But how will you know? How will you know? Because maybe me, I
That's what
really
I'm saying.
have the money or
You
I have the means, but you don't have.
oh, but there are some people you when you follow them, you look at them bit by bit, you can see the already
Or you can compare and contrast the social media lifestyle
yes.
and the person's actual lifestyle
You say
and
you
decipher.
already and not even trying to believe it. I think you shouldn't. For me, when I watch those videos, I see the bigger picture, not just what they are looking at.
Which is
Someone like Ashton Hall, who is being trolled with his morning routines where he dips his face in some eyes and
okay.
morning routines to the gym and stuff. You see, when you look at it critically, you see that I think they don't watch share maybe now. Because he has this bodyguards, he has people bringing him his belt. Who's living that soft life, man? You never just mind.
So you may think it's a fake life or something.
Come on, the richest man in the world, but I'm not gonna find a belt. What one is somebody has to bring you your belt, then your water to drink and all those stuff. Come on. But then for me, when I look at it from how organized he is when it comes to his morning routines. So if you just pick it up, say the person makes it say we no, pick that mindset behind what he's doing, not the per day. Because that's the difference between you being a winner and a loser.
Okay.
Picking the world richest man into a let's say into contest. You want to be like Bill Gates, but you don't want to do what Bill Gates does. You can't be like him.
But I mean, we also have to understand that they didn't just move from A to Z.
Yes.
They passed through some tough times, and then that is where you won't see. No one will want to come and put the struggle aspect on social media. They all want to put their flaunting side, the happy side. So no one will want to put the struggles or the parts that they were going through, the difficulty there. Do you get it? So that's why you will see a lot of behind the scenes on social media. But in the end, you see the beautiful thing and be like, oh wow, edited and the sort. But they went through pain. So you can't just sit in the comfort of your your home and then watch someone on social media, not even look at the background of the person or something to know that they are coming from somewhere. Like nothing good comes on a silver platter.
Yes, that's right.
Nothing good.
Well, as I said, it's the validation that we are seeking. That's what's bringing all this pressure.
But it's not. You are not supposed to be
But
pressurized at all.
as young as you are, you should see the bigger picture. You should look at it from a different perspective so you can chase your dreams in a very good way for you not to feel like you're being pressured or there's pressure on you to achieve something. And one other thing that is also affecting us is the social media addiction. You see, people or we have now come to be very addicted to using social media, and it's very bad because taking you will now see people on their phones for like over an hour or to me.
An hour or two is small, honestly, very small.
If you are not a content creator, if you are not operating or having any business line on the internet, or you are not interacting with your family or any other people, or learning something, and you spend like over an hour on social media, I think you are not serious. That's me. And when you're serious, need to be always like really serious. Because look at this. You tend to spend more time there than doing something you are supposed to do for yourself
to become productive.
And it goes to the extent of where people work in offices or work in people's companies in their own phone, glued to the phone. Before you realize the permanent working as manager, I 3 more days, a boss, and then meanwhile, you as an individual, you just mess everything up for yourself.
So I think you it's rather unfortunate that right now, even most, especially students, most of us are spending more time on social media. And then the funny thing is, you won't realize. I don't know. You won't realize that time is going and the time is elapsing and the sort. Before you realize, you've already spent 3 hours on TikTok, watching and liking people's videos. But my question is, those people that you are watching, the influencers of today, were people that years back they were not wasting time on social media. They were learning, they were developing themselves, probably learning the video editing skills and whatever you are seeing today. That's how come they are who they are today.
Even their videos are, let me say, recorded.
Right?
Yes, and so maybe you post a video today. It's a video recorded 2 weeks ago. So the time now, or whatever it's now, obviously, you should either okay, you can't say oh you are doing something with that fun or with no play.
Right, but then
there has to be a plan for whatever you're doing, so that this time if there's your leisure time, at least you can be on the phone and
exactly. So as I was saying,
but not say
so like I was saying, so if those people some years back or some years passed by were spending time to develop themselves, be more productive and so that today it will yield interest for them to make money out of it and you to spend time and watch. Why don't you also find you will watch? Because as you said, all work and no play, right? But then you're not supposed to spend all the time there because someone is also spending that same amount of hours or even more on social media, but the person is learning. So then we have most AIs on inculcated in social media. We have some on WhatsApp, even Snapchat, Instagram. I don't know if Instagram has, but
every
app, right? So you get it. You can spend time on social media being productive. You can also spend time on social media being less or equal to insignificantly.
There has to be a plan for what you're doing. There has to be a leisure time. And I feel it stems from the fact that there is no regulation. I mean, I got my phone, my band on there. I know what they told me is that I should stop using social media. But then if you regulate ourselves well, we can know say, oh, at this point, yeah, but you should be here. It goes to the extent that once you wake up early in the morning, Brian, your phone is what you look at first.
You don't even pray.
Now prayer, there's a couple of way who mind it.
But you are supposed to pray when you wake up in the morning. But once we, honestly, I won't say I'm not guilty of it. You get it, but I'm trying to stop. So we should also try to stop. Honestly, when you wake up, do something productive. I even saw a video on this same social media app saying on TikTok saying that when you wake up, spend at least an hour or two without your phone. Like, psych your mind. Get ready for the day. The day is 24 hours is a lot to even give birth, bring someone to life. You can do something very big with it. Honestly, you can't just be on the media and be wasting your time.
That's right. So I think it's just a matter of planning. That's what I keep saying. It's a matter of planning.
So I think the addiction you mentioned addiction. People are addicted to social media. And I don't know, it's mind blowing. Why would you even be there? I don't get it. That's why I'm back on this topic. But so what can they even do to help themselves?
Places like TikTok. TikTok.
So
it's very addictive.
Very, very.
You feel like, let me skip this.
Let me watch the last 5 videos. Then you are watching. When it's 2:30, I'll stop.
Watch 100.
Oh. It's very bad. Yes. So you can either maybe go and turn the data off, your mobile data off for TikTok. Like you can honestly do a lot of things.
You can set a timer for the apps that you think.
Right.
But all these things, we are about to get into the advantage of social media. All these things you have talked about, the pressures, the negative aspects, the addiction and everything. Before you can actually free yourself from it, you must first realize or identify that this thing is becoming a problem for me.
Exactly. And I have something to share when we get there because
we are
there, right? So there was a time in my life, when I was very, very I was the victim of whatever we are talking about right here. Spending more time on social media. And I realized that more money, just look at that. Mr. Oh, do you get it? And then I was at home, we were on vacation, so I was at home. And then I was spending more time on it, not sleeping early. I was spending more time on social media, right?
Yes.
And then the painful thing is that whatever I was listening to, watching, everything, and then it was about love and those proposals and those things. So at a point I realized that everything I'm watching on social media is beginning to affect me. Like it's like when I'm there, I'm fantasizing and a whole lot. So I think this should bring us to the point of talking about what we actually learn from social media. When every video on social media is trying to relay an information to the viewer or the one watching.
Right. Once you visualize it.
Right. And then whatever information it is may be good or may be bad. So it is up to you, the one watching, to take the good side or the bad side. In the sense that you can watch a video that's definitely you won't tell me that you've watched a video of someone twerking and things. Then you tell me that you are taking the positive side. Which positive?
Someone what?
Twerking and then which positive side? But you watch a video of maybe someone saying how to save money, how to get, let's say, this by the end of this, how to become more that.
Those people, they are all liars.
You get it. So we have that one. I'm trying to say, definitely we have. You said once you say most of them.
I didn't know.
So you get motivations and people like just go and view my channel like this. You see, go and view his channel. You will see a lot of things, like a lot of inspiring things. You get it. Let's say once you are watching the video, make it an aim that you are getting something beneficial from. If you look at the first 3 or 4 or 5 seconds of the video and you see that this one I won't benefit any, scroll.
No, there's right. You are right.
So you even see the pastors preaching and things, and you swipe.
That one is based on beliefs.
So the Christians, you will see it and then you swipe. Then you go and see someone, then you will be watching. So all I'm trying to say is that once you are on the app, once you are on social media, make sure that whatever you are taking in, whatever you are inculcating, whatever you are learning is positive and is going to help build yourself. Because even as young as we are not even old. if you listen to negative things always, you realize that if you surround yourself around negative things, you will definitely start manifesting it. You are always around Obia, Debi Abua,
yes,
Kwasia,
it would
before you
inculcate
realize,
into your thoughts, and once
realize,
it comes into your thoughts,
you start saying
you
them.
become that person.
Just look at that.
You become what you
bad
think.
company ruins
All
good
right,
character?
so let's just hop into. You've given us some of the advantages. Now I also say for businesses, crafts, musicians, young talents. When it comes to me, I'm mostly for the musicians. You don't have much resources to fund music promotions on radio stations and all those things. I think this is the point where you could make use of social media, understand what it is. You say if you to say anybody know everything about it, the pros and cons of it, so that when you say, yeah, I could also reach this money, it means I could reach this number. It's not all about, you can't share to all your friends to post for you all the time.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even do it. But then if you can learn, say, oh, I can promote my songs to this with my handles on social media, then I have to grow my audience. When I grow my audience, I can even go somewhere where people know me on social media to even perform. When you have a business to constantly, and there has to be consistency. When you constantly post them, the BR post two business from morning to evening. I'm doing this. You running sales, you're running promo. Somebody look see your business on media and just give you a phone call, and there you go about it. Content creation. Just do what the people want. Something that resonates with your audience. You will go.
What aligns with your niche actually?
So the most important thing is for you to create a niche. And the niche is all about those who don't understand what a niche is. You identify what you can do, what you're good at. If it's about tech, lifestyle content, travel blogs, business, anything.
Lifestyle content.
If you can't also create content, you can also learn a skill. Now, whatever you key in on any social media platform, you get results. And one amazing thing is the results it gives you is not limited. You have various ideas. It's very big.
Yeah.
Share Hannah say we want TV and say you can also point another link to view more.
And it also helps broaden your scope, you know.
Let's change the narrative. Let's be those people who can see the good things in something and make it good for ourselves. Because you are just a step away from what you want to become by just learning and taking that step.
But the other things you are seeing every day and wasting time on unnecessary things are the things that are pulling you back. Don't go and put it on a any old woman somewhere. Let her be. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You will get there, honestly.
That one. But on a more serious note, the influencer you are admiring, the musician you are admiring, the business mogul you are admiring,
the me you are admiring. Hello.
Thank God.
Really?
Let's move on. So
great.
You can start something through it, and this is a world where nobody has to put pressure on you, or you don't pressure yourself on anything. You can do little by little, you will get there. Because you started from 0 subscribers or 0 followers. At least you have 1,000. That means you can still get 10,000. So keep doing it.
But I don't think I think that is not also to say that it's bad to admire someone. You definitely have a role model or something. But we are saying that we have bad nuts among the good ones. So don't pick up from them.
Those who bully people on the internet,
all of that.
For no reason,
all of that.
You drop hate comment.
Then you also want to become someone like that.
I don't say it, but then
they should stop. It's okay. They should just stop.
So, I think this one brings us to the end of our conversation today.
A very insightful
so
one.
You can leave a comment in the comment section. Share with us your thoughts, like, and also subscribe.
Yeah.
My name is Ghana Boy.
And once again, my name is the Lady Lima.
This was Young As We Are podcast. Catch up with us on the next episode. Peace out.